Welcome to This Explainer. Okay, so two friends watched the exact same TikTok, but when they tried explaining it later, one of them made a glaring grammar mistake that instantly tells people they aren't fluent. Seriously, it's the TikTok grammar drama you probably didn't even know existed. Have you ever tried telling a fast-paced story in English and just felt like the vibe was kinda off? Well, today we're gonna fix that forever.
So, picture this situation. You've got these two friends who watched the exact same TikTok, but when they described it to someone else, one of them used a sentence that was totally wrong. We're talking fake fluency here. And honestly, this happens all the time when we get super excited to share a story. Can you spot it?
Imagine a girl dropping her phone while she's just desperately scrolling. Friend number 1 says, "I watched TikTok when my phone fell." But friend number 2 says, "I was watching TikTok when my phone fell." Can you hear the subtle but honestly massive difference there? One of those sounds perfectly natural and the other one just completely crashes.
Let's break down the tenses real quick.
We really need to separate these two. Past simple, that is strictly for finished short events. Think of a specific done and dusted time in the past, like I watched TikTok yesterday, she called me, or we ate dinner. Done. But the past continuous, that handles the longer actions that were actively in progress. It's your background action, the one that usually gets interrupted. Things like, I was watching TikTok, she was studying, or they were walking. It basically sets the whole scene for your story.
And here is the magic grammar formula to combine them. This right here is a foolproof cheat code for combining these two tenses without making a total mess. You use the past continuous for your longer background action, drop in the magic connecting word when, and then you hit them with the past simple for that short, interrupting action. It really is that straightforward.
Let's look at how that actually sounds. I was studying when my friend called, or she was cooking when the lights went out. They were sleeping when the earthquake started. Notice how the studying, the cooking, or the sleeping is just happily cruising along until, bam, the call, the power outage, or the earthquake suddenly interrupts it. You're basically painting a picture and then completely disrupting it.
All right, pop quiz time. Let's test yourself.
Let's see if you've actually mastered this magic formula. Option A, I watched TV when Ollie arrived. Or option B, I was watching TV when Ollie arrived. I'm going to give you 3 seconds. Lock in your answer. Okay, if you chose B, you absolutely nailed it. The longer action of watching TV was actively happening when, boom, it was interrupted by Ollie arriving. Now, hey, if you chose A, don't panic. You are definitely not alone, and it actually leads us perfectly to our next point.
Which is the classic Pakistani mistake.
Saying things like, I went to school or I was watched TV. Guys, this is a massive red flag. You absolutely cannot mix the word was with a past tense finished verb like went or watched. It's like mixing oil and water. It just doesn't work. You either simply did the action, I went to school, clean and finished, or you were right in the middle of it with an ing verb, I was watching TV. Never mash them together.
Okay, here's the photo versus video trick so you never get this wrong again. Next time you're speaking, I want you to think of your sentence exactly like your smartphone camera. The past simple? It's like snapping a photo. It captures one fast, finished moment. Snap. My phone fell. But the past continuous is like recording a video. It captures an ongoing, in-progress action. You're hitting record. I was watching TikTok. So before you speak, always ask yourself, are you showing someone a quick photo, or are you playing them a video?
If this explainer finally helped you cure your fake fluency and make sense of this, make sure to follow Academic Zenith Online Academy for daily English lessons. You can actually contact us to book a free demo class today and snag a pretty sweet 30% discount on any subject. So, I'll leave you with this thought. If you've been shooting grammar photos when you should have been recording videos, what other basic everyday phrases have you been getting completely wrong your entire life? Keep practicing, and we'll find out next time.